Hello, friends. Welcome back to. I think this is now the seventh part of our Veilguard playthrough. And last week we ended on last time rather we ended on a slightly difficult choice. And yeah, basically, we're going to load into Treviso, which is currently under siege from a blighted dragon, or what will probably turn out to potentially be an archdemon. So yeah, let's see what joy that brings. I haven't preloaded in because I don't want to miss any potential dialogue either. Oh dear.
Listen, the dragon! The Antam brought it here somehow.
They're fighting crows and saying the dragon will break our meaningless resistance.
Bastards!
Right. Where is Dami? Lucanus. Oh, okay.
What's it done to my city? Let's find your crow friend, then make a play.
Oh wow, it's like this is very not good.
Please, someone has to stop it.
Lucanus and Char.
Against the dragon! It fights for us! Its line is for the Antam! The beast in the sky will take this city for the Antam! All you will be is dust!
Oh god.
Nice move.
The Antam are weak to necrotic.
One for us.
I like Darwin. He is kind of cool, chill, laid back. Very worried about Lucanus. There's also a walkway upstairs. I know we're in the middle of a siege, and I know that a dragon-led siege I hasten to add, but there may have been some loot that we missed. And obviously priorities being what they are. Your city's burning, do some looting. I jest. That's terrible advice that no one should ever actually act on. If your city is actually burning, do not go looting. Although, maybe. Well, that didn't work. Solid. Or am I supposed to destroy it from the far side? We're going to try this one more time and see if I can break the wood from over it before I leap across. Short answer, no. Which is cool. Ice dragon.
Treviso can't take much more.
It's an ice dragon, which means it should be weak to fire. Hopefully. Maybe. God.
Taya, she's all right.
It's gone badly then.
Rook, good. We could use another crow.
Even though killing dragons is not exactly our specialty.
Time to learn.
Where the dragon attacks, the Antam soon follow.
It is strong and fast. You must get its attention, then lure it onto the ground.
We'll figure out a way.
Drop your courage. We will need it.
I wonder where Viago's gone. Oh, we got Lucanus back in the team. And this has actually been our first big story movie since Alathan.
Despair, ignorance, mortal confusion.
Oh, she looks
Yet
horrifying.
this city offers nothing better than a pawn of the Dread Wolf.
Gillenade.
Your patron could not stand against us ages past. He will not help you now. Give us the Dread Wolf's dagger.
No.
Come get it.
Retrieve the knife and whatever else remains of these mortals.
Oh, no. Shh. Well, that did the hard bit for me, I suppose, because it's now on the floor. Standard dragon fighting procedure of apparently getting my arse absolutely handed at every opportunity. Drop the tail.
Get back.
Who's doing what? Detonate's weakened. Applies sundered. Detonate's overwhelmed. No! Two lasers! Cocking, missed it. Shit. Purple when they glow purple because I have a feeling that's going to be potentially bonus damage. Shit. Two, three. Can't give up. 2, 3.
Son, on that.
What's gonna do it? Oh, wait, no, mid-fight was it.
That is enough! We have urgent need of your strength elsewhere. Return to me!
It's going. That was a close one.
That's concerning.
You fought it off.
If Gillenade hadn't called it away.
That makes me nervous.
She's probably gonna fix it up even better than it was before.
Let her plan. It won't escape next time.
Her thing was tough. It'll be hard to put down for good.
What happened to Treviso would have been worse if you hadn't arrived when you did. I cannot imagine how much worse.
I'm now concerned.
Still have to help with that dragon in Minranthous.
Let's go.
Minranthous. Fuck. Has it fallen?
We're here. What's the situation?
Look around. I don't know where to start. Treviso's all right. Lucanus?
We stopped the worst of it. Even if we couldn't kill the dragon.
The Venatori had a clear shot at the palace while we faced a dragon we could barely hurt. The Viper drew it away from a safe house and took a claw to the gut as thanks. A healer could fix the wound, but the blight's already in him.
I know of magic that may slow the corruption. That'll give me some time.
This is all you. The risen gods, the blight, the dragon. Now the city's lost to the Venatori.
Rook isn't to blame. It is what it is.
Tension's a little high. You should go for now. I need to be here a while. See to things.
Right, after coming face to face with Gillenane herself, the team drove away the blighted dragon in Treviso. Lucanus and the crows are grateful. Without intervention, the monstrous beast would have blighted the canals. Yet Treviso's salvation has come at a cost. Without additional aid, the shadow dragons were overwhelmed, helpless as the dragon in Minranthous tore their city apart.
Blighted dragons, darkspawn obeying the Venatori. Maybe Solus will know something.
That could have gone better, but I also... I'm just gonna take a moment. I stand by my choices, I think. It's the important bit there. I mean, that was a choice between Minranthous, which some may argue kinda had it coming. Dark stance, I'm aware. And my character's home. So, yeah. Oh, that was... Yeah, that was a moment. That was a bit
The
brutal.
fires are lit.
Ooh. Can we upgrade this? Is it worth upgrading that? Maybe not. But yeah, that was quite the little story beat there. Nice as well to know that BioWare definitely haven't lost the whole choices you make will have potentially very significant consequences. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try and get through a part of this game without me falling horribly to my doom. Oh, right, let's go and talk to Darwin, and then we can go and have a chit chat with Solus. Oh.
What? You're hungry? I found a yam in the kitchen. Stubborn just means you'll starve.
Cute.
Trouble settling in?
Doing the best I can. My job was to keep the griffins safe, not fix their dinner.
I meant a son.
Oh. I guess we're both adjusting.
Then where did Hassan and the others come from?
Way I heard it, someone found a journal a few years back that mentioned a secret clutch of eggs. They'd been hidden for centuries, protected by a ward. Started hatching and out came 13 talkative griffins. Now, down to just one.
What's the history between Grey Wardens and Griffins?
Back in the day, Grey Wardens raised them as aerial cavalry. When a blight got going, Wardens rode them into battle.
Oh, cool.
Eventually, war took its toll. They died out.
He is more than welcome here.
Well, a confused Griffin should fit right in around here.
Appreciate it. There's no training manual for them anymore.
I guess we'll figure it out together.
Griffins don't trust easily. Lancet and Remy had to work to win them over. They said a warden and a griffin have to move as one. Think as one. They call it Turlum. Sort of unity. But now, they're both dead.
Why'd the Gloomhowler attack the Eyrie?
I intend to find out. First it stalks wardens. Now it's after the griffins.
I'll find them.
Don't worry. You and I have a deal. We'll find them.
Appreciate that. Though it sounds like you've got your hands full around here.
Just a tad.
Elgernon and Gillenane. Hard to believe.
Can't be easy hearing that your own gods are ending the world.
Elves have enough trouble. Don't need this on our heads too. But I have to say, killing a monster is one thing. Taking down the goddess of all monsters and the god of vengeance while you're at it?
It's not so bad. We've already killed
I know.
God.
Our problem around here is we think too small.
Okay then. Good to know the boss can laugh about it.
Not really. But dwelling on things won't help.
What? I told you. It's yams or nothing.
Or maybe you need a new menu.
Well, that's a cool statue. I wonder. That is potentially the hero of Ferelden. Those are some rather large skeleton pieces. Is that bits of a dead archdragon? No. Maybe. Head shape's the wrong. Head's the wrong shape for an archdemon. Oh, right. I do enjoy the fact that the lighthouse seems to be like constructing itself based on the need, so as we get more people it's adding more bits. Modular. It's a modular base. Right, let's go and talk to everyone's favourite buzzkill. Oh, there's a sign, so that's not a shooting thing. Don't just get stuck here. Don't just get running around blasting things with that vent. Right, time to go and out sarcastic Captain Sarcastic.
When last we spoke, you intended to assault the cruel and the corrupt, in hopes of finding servants of Elganan and Gillenane. Has your search been successful?
You could say that. It looks like both the Venatori and the Antam are working for Elganan and Gillenane.
Unsurprising. The Venatori want magical secrets, and the Antam want to destroy anyone opposing their brutal expansion. Both will readily bow to anyone who promises them power.
Yeah, it's not just a promise, is it, when they're handing out dragons?
It's more than a promise this time. The Antam and the Venatori both have dragons doing their bidding.
Dragons? That is worse than I had feared.
Oh, really?
Yeah. We drove off the one the Antam brought to Treviso. Barely.
Have you determined how the dragons are being directed? If it is blood magic, it may be possible to disrupt their control.
The dragons were blighted. We think that's what let the gods control them.
The Blight. Of course.
The Blight seems to be the gods' favorite tool right now. We ran into Venatori who could control Darkspawn.
Elganan would not bestow such power unless the Darkspawn were to serve as the main force of his army. And I suspect Gillenane will see the Darkspawn as new subjects for her modifications.
We've already run into a few Darkspawn nobody has seen before. That's in addition to the blighted dragons.
That is the fate Elganan and Gillenane planned for this world then. Corruption and blighted slavery.
We're just out sarcasming him, and there's no point in being angry with Solus because he's just a prick. Which...
Right. Everyone should be free and uncorrupted when your demons and raw magic kill them.
Do you truly believe my goal was to destroy this world?
You were tearing down the veil.
I believe your goal, like you said, was to transfer the gods to a better prison. The one you're stuck in now. And you were willing to tear down the veil and destroy this world while you did so.
The veil is a wound I cut into the Fade in a moment of desperation, while making their prison. It should not exist. I had a host of spirits ready to help when the veil fell. They would have minimized the loss of life.
Oh, really? Minimized.
So best guess, how many deaths? Hundreds? Thousands?
At least. Those deaths would have been on my conscience. But the world would once again be as it should be.
Oh, and here I was worried.
Many would have died, I know. But afterward, flowers would grow again.
Spoken like a god.
I am not a god. I am as I have always been. A man. All too aware of his failings. But equally aware that if he did not act, accepting the judgment it would bring, all would be lost. They called me the Dread Wolf. What will they call you when this is over?
I have a feeling this is going to have some form of actual ramifications down the line. We're just starting to get a vibe that all of the discussions with Solus are possibly going to feed in to something I am, as of yet, unaware. What will they call you when this is over? I'll worry about that when it's done.
I've got enough problems right now as it is. That's one for future Rook to deal with.
Pragmatism. You will focus on the present, knowing that someday you will face the consequences of your choices.
Yep, that's pretty much how I play all these games.
I believe I can work with that. If the gods are using dragons, you will wish to find someone trained to fight them. Have you unlocked the Lighthouse Illuvian?
Yes. We found the crossroads. It's still confusing, though.
I cannot help you from in here. You may need to find an expert in the magic of the Fade. And if the Darkspawn are to be Elganan's army, you will need Grey Wardens to fight them.
I've got a few of them. Their leaders don't trust me right now, though.
I have faith in you, Rook. You seem to have a knack for gaining the cooperation of your adversaries.
I've said this before, but he is less of a dick.
So this elven god thinks we need a dragon hunter and a Fade expert.
He's right, about the dragon hunter at least. The shadow dragons did all they could. The dragon was just too much. The moment the dust settled, the Venatori rushed in. Guess they knew it was coming. Nev's staying for now. She said she'll be back soon. But at least you took care of yours.
We hurt it, but didn't kill it. The dragon flew off before we could put it down.
Treviso could have used a dragon hunter. That much is true.
Just occasional stoicism.
Then we find one. Next time a blighted dragon comes calling, it'll be the last time it comes calling.
We should not forget the second dragon in Minranthous. We ought to see what we can do to help. However, there is no telling how long Nev will be helping the shadow dragons with the aftermath.
Hey, let's not get stuck in our regrets, all right?
Hang on a minute. Not only have you retained the services of a demon assassin, you're also taking advice from the elven god who attempted to tear down the veil.
Spite is my problem.
That's what they always say. Rook, Lucanus is one thing, but do you really trust this Solus?
Trust is a very strong word. Yeah.
Trust is such a strong word, you know?
So you don't trust him? All right then.
So a Fade expert and a dragon hunter. I'll ask around about dragon hunters and see what turns up. Come talk to me in a bit.
And I've been corresponding with someone about the lighthouse's reverberative oscillations and the resulting dimensional peculiarities. Oh, sorry. Not relevant. I'll get a message through to a Fade expert immediately.
See, Rook? Nothing to worry about.
All right. We all know what to do. Let's get going. You know, we have more comfortable rooms and basically infinite space, so why
Why does the trained assassin prefer a quiet, unassuming spot with good choke points?
Guess you just answered that question.
Besides, I'm closer to the coffee.
Yep, fair point. Oh, we can pet our son. Yes, we bloody well can. Oh,
Hey,
he's so cute.
son. Hi there, boy.
Oh my god, adorable.
The fires are lit.
Can now enchant items. Empowering the workshop. Oh, excuse me. Collecting mementos about on the world will let you upgrade the caretaker's workshop. Upgrading it will increase the number of enchantments on offer and increase the power level of all weapons. You can find or purchase while adventuring. Okay. So rank 4 increases certain types of damages, and then nice. Good to know. Let's go talk to Ballara.
Okay, Ballara, what's your lead on getting us a Fade expert for the team?
Good evening.
Greetings.
Well, he's terrifying.
So, we need a Fade expert. I've been writing to a senior mage who fits the part. But right now, he's on an expedition, so I reached out to his colleagues to find him. This is Lady Myrna and Vorgoth. They're necromancers. Mournwatch ones, I mean.
Your friend's request for a Fade expert was urgent. How darksome are things outside Navarra?
Oh, yes. Medium darksome?
About 6?
I see. Belara's correspondent is Professor Emmerich Volkarin, a Fade expert and powerful psychagogue.
Where can I find him?
Terrifying.
The Professor is currently delving the shrouded halls in the Grand Necropolis. We will grant you passage to look for him. Where the dead. Lately, they grow restless.
Exciting. So Volgorf is terrifying and awesome. Workshop's looking a bit more put together, which is cool. Let's go see what Harding's got.
So I put the word out for dragon hunters, and I've heard back about someone who might work. It's a woman named Tosh from a group of Ravani treasure hunters called the Lords of Fortune.
Sounds promising.
An agent for the Lords said that Tosh is working on a mission for them along the Ravane coast. If we help her, she'll be free to join us and fight any blighted dragons the gods throw our way.
What do you know about what's going on in Ravane right now?
Not much more than you do. Varric and I never went there while hunting Solus. The Kunari were on pretty good terms with Ravane, but that was before the Antam military broke away from the rest of the Kun. I wouldn't be surprised if the Antam invaded Ravane like they did Treviso and Eastern Tevinter.
Alright, guess we'll be ready.
Cool.
Thanks for finding a contact. There can't be that many professional dragon hunters around.
Time to find out if the crossroads can get us to an alluvion in that area. We'll head out whenever you're ready.
So, I am thinking... Where's this one or the other lark? Oh, and there is a quest from Darvin. Oh, Davrin, rather. Davrin. Names, Riku, you muppet. Every time we walk past Hassan, we are going to pet Hassan. Because he's just adorable.
Rook, I was thinking of taking Hassan for a walk. He could use the exercise. Chance to stretch his wings. Thought you'd like to come along.
How to train a grip. Love it. Big cuddles. So happy. It's never gonna get old. That's the point actually, if we grabbed any more just like random gigantic statues. Nope. Just I was wondering whether some of the stuff I picked up goes on these pedestals, but apparently not. Also, I feel a bit like a numpty because I really should have bowed those dragons at the end of the last part of this. It was one of those things where I was like, oh, is this going to take like, is this going to be like a significant story bit, or is it just going to be a boss fight? Wasn't it? I was expecting a bit more significant, right? take my lads. We are going to take the lads. And we'll see what happens after that, really. It's just me, or is the blight getting a bit more blighty? Ah, it's the cool elven statues that shoot energy arrows at those wisp orbs. Yeah, the blight's definitely got a bit more blighty on the right hand side, isn't it?
Wait. The lyrium dagger's vibrating. Like a song in a wine glass. Those voices?
Striking the crossroads without forethought would be folly. The rebellion controlled it for far too long. Its defenses will be artfully hidden.
You will not press? Our forces are cunning and sharpened.
Fen'Harel's spite is endless and his trickery not easily overcome. He will have traps in wait. A crossroads in ruin is no good to us.
That was Elganon and Gillenane. Were we eavesdropping on the past?
It makes sense for Solus. His dagger, his enemies, his way of spying on them.
Let's hope it doesn't work both ways.
I'm sure it won't. I'm sure that was just a minor plot point. Right. Do we want? What do we want? We have the Ravane Coast Illuvium, or the Necropolis Illuvium. Let's go to the Necropolis. I think we'll do the Necropolis one first. We'll take Bellara with us.
Lucanus, if you lose control of Spite, I'll have to put you both down. No hard feelings.
Good. But you should know, all the people who ever tried to kill me are dead.
Gentlemen, could we keep this civilized, please? I got that right, didn't I? I'm gonna change party. Yes. Yes, we will take Bellara with us. Team enters a mysterious Grand Necropolis. To recruit Fade Expert, Emmerich, Volkaren. But evil mages have plans of their own. Good. Love evil mages. What's the chances they're potentially Venatori? Creepy.
This is it. But no sign of the professor.
I hope he's here and that he doesn't mind us disturbing him. He is a senior necromancer. I don't...
Oh, that is both creepy and cool. I mean, that's got to save on just any form of
visitors.
Labourer's workload.
What a marvelous surprise. Any trouble with the lift? Our last guests were stuck for hours. Poor souls. Oh. Professor Emmerich Volkaren of the Morn Watch.
Hello, Professor. We've never met. Well, in person, but I've been writing to you.
Belara, my dear girl. What a pleasure. Surely you didn't come all this way just to see me.
Actually, we did. You see, we need a Fade expert.
I'm Rook.
Charmed.
I didn't expect such a warm welcome. Considering.
Please, don't be put off. The workforce is perfectly harmless. I'd be pleased to continue our conversation after I tend to some small business here.
Let's go and
I must investigate. Would you two mind accompanying me further into the shrouded halls?
Toward that screaming.
Something's gone awry in this part of the necropolis, Rook. The dead stir more easily than they should.
Oh, bloody marvellous. And I'm trapped in a necropolis with easily staring dead. Good, 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 good. What could possibly have gone wrong here? That a long one? As I've said, I'm reading the codexes off bod. But if you would like a complete compendium of all the codexes, then let us know, and we'll I'll get around to recording and reading through assorted things.
Wow. I've never seen anything like this.
Like Fade magic. Tesla game. Always going off the beaten path. Ah! Haven't fallen off the edge yet. There is still time.
Something weird up ahead.
Strange. These halls should be under the protection of the bell.
I'm enjoying the architecture of this place. It's got a really... That doesn't...
Is that a despair demon?
Fascinating, isn't it? They shouldn't be able to breach the shrouded halls at all.
Take your word for it.
Careful, Rook. It signaled you out.
What? Where'd everyone go?
Rocket bomb.
It's vital we discover why that spirit manifested here.
Lead the way, Professor.
Things seem to be going a little bit better now that I'm actually utilising elemental vulnerabilities. Cool. It's got a very kind of like almost Geiger-esque vibe to some of the architecture. Really kind of like subtle Geiger-esque kind of the bones and the... Oh, love it. It's so creepy, but so cool. The right level of weird.
Someone's barred the door and chained the sunken star.
There's undead here.
We may need to defend ourselves depending on their conditions.
Haven't fought undead in a while.
There's no reaching these. They're mindless.
What's that mean?
I'm afraid sometimes the weaker dead work themselves into frenzies. Poor things.
Oh, so many dead. So many zombies.
Excellent hit, Rook. I must free that bell.
Need some help?
Thank you. The star, the bell, can banish these despair spirits if we unchain it.
Cool. Right, let's Oh, god damn it. Right, let's have a look around and see what we can. So if I just somehow get through these doors into the chambers to destroy. That was it. Maxed out my ultimate.
We'll need a wisp to unseal the doors leading out. Could you please find one and bring it here?
That is a better start.
Okay. How?
Give your greetings, and the wisp will follow.
The wisp.
Hello. Wisps are the simplest of spirits, but quite helpful. Bring the wisp here, and we can unseal the doors.
Cute little energy ball things we've got back at the lighthouse. Oh no, he's getting a bit slinky. There we go then, bud.
Doors open. Where to now?
This should lead us to the upper chambers, where we can free the bell. There's someone I'd like to consult with on the way.
Someone. He's being a bit coy.
I hope we can help here, Professor.
You already have, Belara. And it's just Emmerich. Please.
Great, Professor.
I assume your visit has to do with recent upheavals we've sensed in the Fae?
Oh, just a little.
I like how we've just described them as upheavals and not complete and utter catastrophes.
I see we've company.
like the fact that I've worked out that actually my dagger has a charge attack on it, which is really overpowered. Ooh, they're vulnerable to necrotic.
Ranged incoming! One Rook.
A solid blow.
Hitting us from range.
They're firing at us.
Oh god, this is just debuffs.
They attack from afar. Spectacular Rook.
Right, there were some green pots I think back outside. We're going to smash one of those real quick and have a cheeky. No, yes, there it is. Just because I'm aware that I have only got a handful a couple of drop me heals
We're
left.
not alone. How about them?
Good one!
Now, I'm not the greatest person when it comes to geography, but I am pretty sure the words he used was upper, not lower. And going downstairs, it doesn't mean lower, not upper. Just saying. Unless in a necropolis, up is down and down is up. Treasure chest in this area somewhere. This way. Good. That's the way out.
This
is
magic. It drains everything around it.
Echoes of the despair spirits, misery devouring itself. We should keep our distance. If provoked, these manifestations will shatter.
Trouble coming.
Oh great, we don't have ice, so... 1, 2, 3, and grenades. Like Amric was like, you know, oh, we shouldn't attack these because they'll shatter. And My response to that was, hit it with fire. Right, where are we?
Excellent. All safe?
Another memento. Have to admit, I am warming slightly to demon types. Like I wasn't a huge fan at the start of the game, but they are growing on me a bit. Like, yeah, I don't. Just bounce up the stairs. Genuinely do need to remember that I have really powerful abilities, and I should definitely be using them more often.
We're quite ahead. They attack from a distance!
Great job, Rook!
Probably slightly overkill to be fair, but having just fought through an entire room of demons, it's nice to treat yourself, isn't it? Necrotic damage up, necrotic resistance up. Would be useful with the stuff. Assuming.
Strange. This door shouldn't be here.
Helpful.
Shouldn't it?
The necropolis rearranges itself every so often.
This is locked too. I didn't see any wisps around.
Then I shall call for aid. They've answered. We'll need to guide the wisps who've just arrived to the door.
Where are they? Okay, cool. Right, they're scattered around. Fab. That was wisp number 1.
Those wisps really came just because you asked.
They care for us, Rook. Our ever-loyal friends amongst the dead.
Can't do this without a wisp.
I wonder if this is going to be one of Emeric's reserve sleeve thingies.
Here's our second wisp.
These are way different than some of the wisps in Arlethan.
I should like to meet some one day.
I don't know, Professor. Your wisps seem less, dangerous.
There's the last wisp.
Good. Let's return to the door.
And then we can go and kick the crap out of a despair demon on the other side.
Well done. Past these chambers, we'll find some assistance with reaching the bell. Despair is far more pervasive than I'd thought. We must stop who's ever drawing these...
Oh, cool. Arcane Bomb trigger upgrade.
Spirits here, Rook.
You think a person's behind all the despair demons?
Oh, yes. Mortals are their prime attraction.
Again, we were supposed to be going up, and we've just kind of gone downwards. You know.
There's a fight ahead. Taking fire! It's a fight day! We're being fired upon!
Oh my god, there's so many things.
They're attacking from afar!
Nice one, Professor. I mean, Emerald.
Good turn!
The red ones have a slower moving one, sure.
Ranged incoming.
Almost dead.
Ah, well done!
Right. So that's the doorway, obviously. potion.
How do we get rid of all these despair demons?
Their source is near the bell you saw earlier. Ringing it will banish them, but we must find who lured them there in the first place.
Control ability. Don't think I have any control abilities, if I'm honest. I know that one of my lightning bolts is a strike ability. Pretty sure my other one is area. There's a treasure chest up there on the far side. God. A long way. That's fine. Right at the top
Tell me,
here.
Rook, where are you from?
I spent most of my life in Antiva.
Am I correct in guessing you're one of the crows?
At your service.
You must tell me about your journeys once we're above ground.
I like Emmerich. He just seems like a nice, cheery guy. He's going to be fascinated by Lucanus as well. He's gonna be like, oh, you should be an abomination, Veilguard. Oh, shit. That doesn't count as me falling off an edge, because the screen didn't go black and I didn't lose health. I did not mean to do that. Solid. It's fine. That doesn't use MP, so we're all good.
Ah, here we are. This is where we'll learn who summoned these despair spirits.
But how?
You must open yourself to possibilities while in the necropolis. Would you mind lighting those braziers?
I have to do some real moving around. Light the braziers. What? I think, oh, no, I am just being horrendously stupid.
This should unseal our final pass to the bell. It's best we unchain it quickly.
What's it do exactly?
The sunken star will drive away despair.
Applying weakness also applies vulnerability to necrotic damage.
Malicious spirit that hears the tolling of the bell will be banished to the Fade.
Oh, that'd be helpful in Arlethan, but I bet it only works here, doesn't it?
Quite correct. The bell would be inert outside the necropolis.
Still, I bet the principles could be replicated.
I love how Bellara is genuinely trying to, like, bridge the gap between science and magic. That is just awesome. Which I know is a really geeky thing to say, but it's pretty freaking cool. She's very excitable about, you know, oh, I'm going to use science to try and replicate this form of magic to better improve the world so that it's less prone to, ooh, vanishing plaque. Judgment lies with the dead. I wonder what that means. Well, arguably it's relatively self-explanatory, but still. No, we're not. For God's sake, just loot Rook, not the sodding wall climbing.
Excellent. Approach the body and we'll begin.
Approach the what?
By seal and flame, who brought despair in our midst? Despair? Who brought it here?
Venatori. Of fucking course. I was gonna guess that.
The Venatori. Of course. This way, please.
What did you just do?
The colloquial term is corpse whispering, a gift that manifested with my magic.
Oh, wow. That's amazing.
Honestly, I've no idea how the other Watchers navigate the necropolis without it.
Shh. I think I hear someone.
This map is useless. We wasted 3 slaves in those traps. If that Hand of Glory burns down, so don't dawdle.
Right, let's beat up some Vince.
We found those Venatori.
They have no place in these halls.
Good to go.
All the charged attacks.
They are too willful.
Oh god. It's too much time staring and focusing.
What are the Venatori after? Gold? Artifacts?
The best
Raw magic. Their first envoys were obsessed with gathering power for some new masters.
Of course. I'll fill you in on them later.
Yep. I do enjoy the fact that there's been a good solid, roughly a decade since Corypheus, and all that time the Venatori have just been like, no, we need to find a new master because we can't think for ourselves. Honestly. Just can't get the villains these days. Can't get the villains. What does that do? Slightly boosted. Oh, I need to stop your. Okay, we're gonna have to continue going the long way to find how to destroy all the shields from these crystals. Bloody well moved.
Look behind you!
Took him down, please.
I have them again.
Watch your back!
Lucky shot there. 2, 3, 4, 6.
Well, down one more despair demon. That's the last of them.
I see someone by the crates.
I don't think they're Venatori.
Did that damage me? I have to look out for that.
This looks interesting.
A spirit labyrinth? I didn't know they'd learn to make miniature ones in Tevinter.
Oh, those are the boxes from... Oh, I really like these boxes in that Inquisition. Scored note. Go into the upper chambers to investigate a noise. With luck, it's only one of those lumbering Navaran corpses. So, throw my body to the flames like we do in the rest of civilized world.
Hello. Did the Venatori bring you here?
They said I'd spilled the wine too many times. That I'd be a better sacrifice than slave.
You are in Navarra, sir.
Understandable.
There are no slaves on our soil. Please remain here. After we've seen to the rest of the Venatori, I'll send for someone to escort you above.
Oh, all right.
Those Venatori dragged that man down here just to die.
The Watchers will shelter him. We'll inquire if he has any family in Minranthous. As for the Venatori, what remains of them will be put to work.
Oh, that was That was a rather dark piece of humour there. Oh, I enjoyed that. Oh, macabre. Oh, macabre indeed.
The sunken star can help us if we break the Venatori's chains.
Right.
I'm assuming that.
There's one chain.
Excellent.
Kill them all with the same. Got it.
I feel the blessing!
Are they? Why is it glowing red? Oh, hello. Oh God.
Fantastic!
That was a lucky.
Good work, everyone.
I love how positive these two are. They're wonderful. I'm sitting again. Oh, that was lucky. They're just like, good work. That was excellent. Alright.
Trouble over there.
There. 1, 2, 3, and death wave. Ow.
I feel a blessing!
2,
The blessing of the Imperium!
death wave. We like death wave. Death wave is working well against these numpties.
Do not die!
Death wave. Shit.
Hitting us from range.
Start lobbing spells at the bastard.
Is everyone intact?
I believe so. Kind of a shame we can't just start like reanimating their corpses now, really.
That's the last chain.
We must return to the lower level to ring the bell.
I'm really glad I've got a magic yo-yo if I can't break boxes myself. Oh, right, let's
Be
get
ready.
the rope turned on.
The ritual to wake the bell will draw Despair's attention.
And any more Venatori?
I'll need you to keep them occupied while I work.
Cool. Done.
There's the Venatori.
Strike them again.
Oh crap. Get that way. There we go.
How are we doing, Emmerich?
The bell is slowly waking, but we must fight a little longer.
End it now.
Flat.
Venatori brought demons.
End it now.
God. do. That seems to do something decent at least. Two down. Arcane bombs. Dark explosions.
Rage demon!
Hold fast!
I don't use fire against that. Oh god. Right, we're taking Jesus. No, Rage Demon's way scarier in this game. That did huge damage to the armor.
Now what?
No! Fuck. Oh!
Those despair demons are just gone.
Pretty impressive.
Thank you, but come, let's ensure these cultists didn't leave anything dangerous behind. I'll ask our attendants to gather their bodies later, of course.
That was... yeah, that was rather intense, but also really fun.
And this is a severed hand.
Hand of glory.
It can't be. A hand of glory? The Venatori should never have this. I must find out where it came from.
Guardian of the Abyss. Rare Arcane Staff for Emmerich. Attack my target applies necrosis versus demons and undead. Attack my target deals 50% damage versus health. Oh, nice. That's really good. I have a feeling we're going to move on to this actually. Get some healing pots back. We did burn through a lot. I had my ultimate that whole time. I only used it, obviously. Before we push on, I am just really quickly. Gonna do nothing because all doors are sealed.
Oh. Let me know when you'd like to return to the chambers above.
Let me take one last look around.
I think all of these are now sealed off, aren't they? That has been sealed. That one's sealed. That one is now sealed. Does not do damage to health. Well, that's good. That's gonna have to be, yeah, it's gonna be a returning here to do stoof. Opening doors and whatnot. Let's go. Cool.
Shall we depart?
Let's get back to the lighthouse.
You can tell me why you've sought out a Fade expert on the way?
Yes, we will try to. That was fun.
I know it's a lot, but I swear we've seen the blighted elven gods ourselves.
It would explain recent oniric disruptions.
At the least, the implications of what Rook's witnessed are... Ah, thank you, Manfred.
Oh, tea.
No one ever brings me tea after I slog through a haunted crypt.
My assistant, Manfred. Always thoughtful.
You spoke of danger to the Fade.
The elven gods plan to tear it wide open to get to the blight, and they've already messed with it. Demons, tears in reality. Our team needs a Fade expert.
Many Watchers never depart Navara. But with events so dire...
I'd be delighted to assist.
It has been many years since you left us.
Well, yes, but elven gods, ancient magics. I couldn't bear miss this. Besides, I've spent my life exploring the Fade and speaking to spirits. If Rook needs an expert, none are better qualified than I.
I'm definitely promising you'll bring Manfred.
Only if your assistant's coming.
Manfred? But of course.
Welcome aboard.
Wonderful. I'll gather my things. Come, Manfred.
I love Manfred.
The Grand Necropolis was at peace again, and Emmerich was off to a new adventure. But in Navara, nothing stays down for long. The Venatori had unearthed something no one should have, and delivered it to the worst possible person. Emmerich's journey would soon bring him face to face with the gloaming lantern.
Well, that's slightly creepy and mildly terrifying, but fine, it's all good. All good. Where the dead must go. Drawing on his necromantic powers, Emmerich banished the despair demons infesting the shrouded halls and drove out, invading Venatori. Learning that malevolent ancient gods are causing chaos in the Fade, the professor joined the team to help stop these mystical threats to creation, unbeknownst to him, the Venatori plot is the beginning of a chain of events that will lead Emmerich to a dark figure from his past. So I only got one more member of the team to grab, which would be...
Wardens have refunds.
What of it?
It's another secret your order's been keeping.
What does that mean?
Wardens act like the heroes of Thedas, but they hide just as many shadows as they fight.
And your crews are saints?
No, but we don't pretend to be. We're honest about our work.
Creepy. This is where Emmerich and Manfred
A
are.
third edition of the Unnameable Elements? I didn't even know it had editions.
Oh, it's much improved with the index. Please, borrow it if you'd like.
I'd love to. Oh, Rook, you probably wanted to say hi. Thanks, Professor.
You look moved in?
Just a few essentials. Manfred was a great help with the boxes. What a fascinating place this lighthouse is. What do you make of it?
It's definitely improved. The more people we get, the better the lighthouse is actually becoming. So yeah, definitely.
Early on, it mostly felt empty, but it's gotten more homey with each new person.
For all its grandeur, the lighthouse does seem meant for company.
Did you get the tour yet?
Oh, I've been exploring, but I noticed a few of the others taken aback by Manfred, and I overheard remarks about my skulls. My necromancy won't cause any undue worry, will it?
I mean, it's just new. You know, we've got an abomination walking around in the body of a sexy Mediterranean assassin. We've got a brooding griffin father. You know.
We're still getting used to one another.
True. And yet...
Give it time. We'll settle in.
Please excuse me. Manfred and I should finish our inventory. Thank you for stopping by.
Oh, another conversation with him.
By the way, Rook, before I left, Myrna and Vorgoth asked if we could assist with an outbreak of hauntings across Thedas. They also mentioned displaced wisps in the necropolis. I'm not sure what's frightened them, but it bears investigation.
Hauntings and scared wisps? Let's look into it.
Thank you. We'll depart for the necropolis whenever you're ready.
New exploration level unlocked. Necropolis halls. Nice. Still no Neb, which isn't fine. But it's not the end of the world. Yet. She'll be back once she's helped fix my... I don't want my cock up, to be fair. I had a choice to make, and I stand by the decision I made. But I go, oh, that's pretty. It's definitely getting more alive.
Did I see you writing a message to the Inquisition? What's that about?
You know, Varric and I were part of the Inquisition, right? I'm trying to get news about the South. But Charter hasn't replied to any of my messages. I'm trying not to worry about what's happening there, but... No, it's probably fine. Charter's just busy. She's always busy.
Charter. Who's that?
She's the Inquisition's spy master. Or she would be, if there was still an Inquisition. I suppose she just works for the Inquisitor now?
I haven't heard much about the Inquisition in years.
Oh, that's intentional. When the breach was open, we needed a large group to stop Southern Thedas from falling into chaos. It's changed in the years since. We're a smaller force working underground to keep an eye on things going on in the world.
Which is exactly what I chose to do at the end of Trespassers DLC, because I was not a huge fan of the organisation potentially coming under the heel of the Chantry. Because no religious order should have what is effectively the biggest amassed army in the continent. We could definitely use someone's
Why isn't
help.
she here? We could use a hand.
Charter entrusted the search for Solus to Varric, to us. The world's large and she's got many things to deal with.
So how long were you with the Inquisition? 10 years?
Something like that. Why?
You must know the Inquisitor.
Well, yeah, we worked together. I wasn't part of the Inquisitor's inner circle, though. I spent more time with the ordinary people, the ones you didn't hear about.
Oh my god, yes.
And the Inquisitor's advisors, what about them?
Of all of them, I'd say Josephine is my favorite. She's lovely.
Josephine.
She still sends me a box of handmade sweets from Val Royeaux every year on my name day. Cullen and I got along too, but he was always busy. He would have bad days from lyrium withdrawal sometimes, and I would share the tea that my ma sent. He's from Ferelden too. Maybe it reminded him of home.
What about Liliana? I heard she's intense.
That's one way to describe that.
I think she likes to cultivate that reputation. She's not nearly as terrifying as she sounds. Oh, I passed her in the Great Hall one day, and she suddenly turned and asked me if I wanted a nug.
A nug? Those small pink rodent things?
They're adorable.
What for?
And also a bit weird.
She loved them and made a hobby of breeding them as pets.
So, did you take the nug?
No! What am I gonna do with a nug?
So, tell me about these ordinary Inquisition members I haven't heard about.
The Inquisition hired hundreds, and most of them weren't Magisters or Ben Hasrith or the left hand of the Divine. There were scouts and stable hands, carpenters and cooks and quartermasters, even 2 dedicated pastry chefs.
They made tiny
Most
cakes.
of them volunteered, like me. We wanted to help in whatever small way we could.
Oh my god, please make tiny cakes.
I'm sure those pastries were a great help.
My ma likes to say that sometimes the pie is for eating, and sometimes it's for crying into. Doesn't even need to be pie. Rector liked cake, and Faulkner loved soup. But food was always a comfort.
Rector? Faulkner?
Liliana gave all her agents pseudonyms.
Right, like Charter.
Well, Charter's Charter, but when the other 2 and I were together, we were just Lace, Wilbur, and Katya.
But you did know people from the Inquisitors' inner circle, didn't you?
I knew them, sure, but those early days, all I wanted was to prove myself and not get in anyone's way. Some of them were more approachable than others. Sarah was a puppy with a new toy. 100 new toys. Fun, if you can handle the mess.
Pain in the ass.
She was really the only one who could make Rainier, well, Blackwall then, let down his guard. Otherwise, he kept to himself and stuck to the stables. We'd talk when I visited the horses. And there was Cole, of course.
The spirit boy?
Yep. I was just sitting on the walls one day, and he asked if he could join my game.
Like a card game?
Nah, just good old people watching. Must have seemed like a game to him somehow. We'd pick strangers out of the crowd and try to say something about them. Like, ooh, she heard the joke yesterday and she's still trying not to laugh. Or one of Cole's. His eyes remind her of the ones beneath her bed.
Standard Cole.
Who stores eyes under their bed? I'm partial to a nice wall display myself.
Well, that's one interpretation that never occurred to me. Thanks.
You're welcome. Wasn't Cole an empath? He must have been great at this game.
Ah, but the rule was you couldn't say anything you actually knew. He got it in the end. I think.
So you didn't ask him if you guessed right?
Well, being right wasn't the point. Making a habit of seeing people was. I think he liked that. It's why you don't miss.
Do you miss it? The Inquisition, I mean.
It's hard to miss an organization. They're only as good as their people, don't you think? But I do miss my friends. We write each other, but it's not the same. And the Inquisition is different from what we've built here. Not better or worse, just different.
I mean, I don't have that
It's
army.
special when you're among people working toward the same goal.
Not everyone. There was Solus. What did you really think of him back then?
Lonely. He always seemed lonely. It's hard not to be when you hold yourself above everyone else.
I mean, anything related to Solus, I am starting to think I need to approach it with an air of not just always calling him a jerk or a dick. It's a crusade.
He might be lonely, but I doubt he cares.
Yeah.
He's single-minded. Nothing else matters besides his crusade.
because it's the only thing he's had. My ma used to say, a caged dog forgets there's grass outside. Anyway, I'm sure something out there's on fire, and here I am rambling about the past. I should let you go. Talk later?
That was pleasant. That was a nice little mixture of Easter eggs there. Wow, this place does look awesome. Probably start running across her and pool of assorted waters. Has anything changed up on the balcony areas? No, don't think so. I'm not gonna lie, I did spend hours in Inquisition walking around Skyhold being like, what has changed? Right. I think one. Oh, yeah. Cuddles for us, Anne. Right. I think. Quick double check.
Abundance.
Yes, abundance. It's just... Alright, Joel, because we haven't actually found anything else yet. Yes, we will upgrade that. And... Ooh. Skills as well, haven't we? New ultimate, which is cool. That detonates sundered. What does that one do? That's also really, really useful, but I do want... That requires level 30. Okay, right, well that's fine. %, bonus damage if they use the one from your staff with orb. Defeating a burning enemy grants a rally. Infliction damage, crit damage, fire damage. Destructive Light is going to get swapped out for Thunderous End. And I can use that to detonate Sundered. I don't... Oh. That also detonates Sundered. Hmm. Deals damage twice. Hmm. I am going to switch that just because it makes sense thematically. And a quick check on all of the peeps. Brent's got 4. Let's look at what she's do. Right, so that doesn't do anything. That also doesn't do anything. That's Overwhelm. And that detonates Weakness. Grants Invulnerability. That's Taunts. Hmm. That will reduce its cooldown, which is good. And then applies Overwhelm. Well, I apply Overwhelm, so that's not much of a problem. Maybe just finish upgrading this one to be fair. On impact, 50% damage done to all targets. So that's AoE. Detonation, you gain Rally Party. We're going down this route because I think this is increasing it down. Yes, that turns it into an AoE, which is really quite useful. Oh, right, yes, of course. That's Time Slow. Applies Weakened. I don't have anyone that can detonate. Detonating Sundered is useful though. Greatest damage versus enemies already. That's the greatest boost. Detonation damage is plus 50%. Or an extra 20. I don't know. Harding. When the effect ends, the final heal increases by 300%. First instance of healing is just that. That applies standard, which can now be detonated by 2 people. That detonates overwhelm. Right, Lucanus' abilities then. I've got detonating overwhelm and applying sundered. And then 10% increase, 50% duration. I'll probably go duration. And then nerves. That is sundered. Corrupted ground does weakened. I don't have anything else that does. Yeah, that detonates sundered. Applies weakened. Applies weakened. Applies weakened. Yeah, I'm at the wrong end of the... or wrong side of the board, as they say. So that's boosting my medium armor. Oh yeah, oh hello. Just having a quick gander. I'm spending far too much time titting about with as a eclectic armor. That's light armor. Okay, so I need to 1, 2, 3 to get boosts to that. Right. That's down. Yes, of course. That's the sword you started with versus the one you've got now. Marvelous, excellent, wonderful. Oh, so much stuff to faff with. Right. I think, having spent 20 minutes faffing around with skill trees and whatnot, that is a good place to wrap up this part. Yeah, cool. Right. Thank you very much for watching. Please do like, subscribe, etc. And yeah, and please do go and check out robot-republic.com for all of our written articles, content, reviews, etc. By the time you're watching this, there should theoretically be a Veilguard review, which I have written up on the channel as well. So please do go and check up, not on the channel, on Robot-Republic on our website, which is, as I say, 100% independent, no corporate overlords at all. So you know you're getting stuff that's not been tampered with, as they say. But yes, big love to everyone that's watching. Be kind to yourselves and be kind to others, and we'll see you next time, guys. Bye.